Hello, Cachito. How are you doing? I'm still setting stuff up, so just, wait warmly. You're starting another one? That's fair. Starting it is like the second hardest thing. The first hardest is actually finishing it. Oh my god, I'm putting up just some different music, and I'm already like, oh my god. This is gonna affect me mentally. I was freaking. I was looking for just like new video game songs, and I was looking at my collection. I was like, what game from here have I not looked at the soundtrack yet? So get ready for some weird stuff. Maybe I should try Sonic Heroes. Kirby Air Trial, yeah, I could have put in Kirby Air Trial and see what the OST, see what sticks, see what's hummable. That's the big one for me. It has to be hummable. Like, it can still be a good ass track, but I need to be able to hum. Like, it's addicting to hum and then sing it too. Which might be why I sing all the time, but you know what I mean. Just gotta be addicting to listen to. It's not hummable. I mean, Kirby Gourmet Race, doesn't it have Gourmet Race? It does have Gourmet Race. Yeah, Kirby Air takes, I think, Smash's Gourmet Race. Like, yeah, I'm saying that too much time. Kirby Air I took from some songs from Smash, so, like, it is technically hummable. Also, have you seen the trailer for Kirby Air to Ride? That's fucking... I just like that it was so hard to really commercialize Kirby to the West. Okay. let's get started here. I am going to turn on the fan. No, it'll be too cold. It's kind of warm in here, but it's not to the point where I want it to be cool. And if I do turn the fan on, I think it'll be too cold. So maybe that's preferable. Well, either way, let's get started. But still, really figure out a way to put the phone on the wall so that I could use that as a camera. I should get something that I can like stick to the wall. Yeah, but at the same time, wait, at the same time, sticking never work well for me. So interesting. Anyway, let's get started. Let me get rid of that. Turn the sound on. And you'll soon see what I mean by having a heart attack. There's the music. This will give me memories back to freaking, what's it called? Pagoda? It's called Pagoda Peak. Also, I have the cheeks puffed up. Why? Of all these expressions. There we go. Back to normal. There we go. Now back to normal. I forget the numbers actually change the expressions, and I keep forgetting that. I should probably change that back in case I type in numbers. Whatever. Either way, Kachito, how you been? I know we had a fruitful discussion earlier. Freaking wild, but either way. Oh, actually, I need to download something. Hi, Yosef. How you doing? Anything exciting happening today? I didn't stream yesterday. I was going to, but then I thought like, I'll wait till Wednesday. I had no real reason, just like I really felt like I should leave it to Wednesday instead. Like I didn't stream Monday because Monday doesn't seem to be the most popular time to stream. It never really is. Also, where is this person? There it is. It never seems like Monday is the most popular time to stream. I've noticed. I'm gonna download this, and I'm gonna download this, and we're putting that into the sub box. Pretty mad. What about me? Also same. Like it's not. I haven't done so much. I just did a drawing for Dark Shadow Knight for commission for his game. At least that's just a sketch. I need to work on the actual drawing. And by actual I mean just like a reversion, because like a lot of the sketch parts was really trying to figure out the outfit for him because he couldn't really describe it, and like as I worked along he kept wanting to change it here and there, so it was a process, but I was still paid for it, which was nice. And the big other reason was how, you know, now that the outfit's done, okay, now to actually draw it for real. So with color and everything, and that was again an experience. I haven't finished it yet. I finished like the general pose, the new pose, and all the anatomy, but not like much else. Either way, I'm gonna start drawing the raffle winners thing. So the first one is Tails Girl Fan. I think that's their name. Was it the name? Tails Fan Girl. Yeah. I forgot. I think Nia said they knew the person or something. I'm also playing Mario Party 7 music just because I wanted to just an excuse to see if there's any more music that's hummable. So aside from that, just things getting tired. Overall just like, yeah, just chilling. I did receive buttons. So, Joseph, I think you already heard this before, that I've been setting up an arcade thing. The buttons arrived today, and I'm just waiting on the control panel to put the buttons in, and then once that's done, you know, Once the buttons are put in, once the control panels get in, I'm going to probably move it all to the living room. Or I might keep it here for now and download more, get some more games. And add that onto the collection. You did see? Okay, yeah. You want one now? It's... Okay. I guess the only expensive thing is getting the computer to run it, or like the programming thing to get it to run. Like, okay, the one on arcade, the one we have, it was Pac-Man. It was like $200 or $250. It was somewhere on the line, $200, and that was without the little stand to make it a feet higher. Anyway, that had only 4 games in it. There was another one that was, I think, $300 that had more games, but the one I got only had 4 games. It's not expensive to get. It's just the computer thing that's expensive to get. Like, the buttons were $50, and the control panel was also like $50. I need not worry about that. It's a pirate's life for me. No, I mean, no. The thing is still there, though. It's the computer you need. Like, if you want it to be a separate arcade, like somewhere else in the room, it's gonna need, unless you're thinking of disconnecting your own computer and putting it into the arcade machine or like nearby. Like, yeah, it works. It still works perfectly fine. You know, you can get all the arcade machines like normal, but to make it feel like with the buttons and the control D-pad, or the control, what is it called again? Just a joystick. With the joystick, make it all look authentic and have it like stationed somewhere. Like, it is a different beast than to just have a computer run an emulator. Which, to be fair, I could have just run an emulator, but the fun thing about it was making it be like, you know, an actual arcade cabinet, and like, that's cool. Unfortunately, the only bother thing I have after all this is that the screen is very vertical. It's the Miss Pac-Man size screen, so like Pac-Mania, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, like, or yeah, Galaga. That screen is very vertical, and when it's anything horizontal, there's just giant black bars. So that kind of sucks. But then again, in time, there is a chance that maybe in the future I'll get a bigger cab machine, and that would be the replacement. I feel like I could just rework a computer into some kind of media computer and have all the retro games I want on it. I mean, yeah, no, that's what I did. Yeah, literally, that's what I did. I should reset my mod. No, it should be fine. Literally, that's what I did. The computer that's in the arcade machine right now is an old computer I bought long ago. It's weird. I had 3 computers. That one I bought $500 on some store. Very not worth it because it barely read anything. It didn't have a graphics card or anything. I was stupid. The other one that's in the living room is a very cheap one. Very, like, I got it for free from the high school. So it's only really used there for, like, media purposes. And the one I'm created is the one running all this. But yeah, before, my 500 computer was used by my brother until he got a brand new computer, which then I received, and I just had it in my room for a while. And that's when I went to the trip with Chair, I saw that he did something with his computer for an arcade machine. I wanted to do the same for this to not keep space. So there's the arcade cabinet thing idea. It was still expensive. I still had to buy, you know, the cab and the buttons and everything, but I feel like it has new purpose now. Even if it still runs like ass. Like, sometimes the games don't run up immediately, which is kind of weird, but, you know, it takes a second. It's a slow computer. It needs its time. Why is Chair DMing me? Frickin' Chair. Okay. Is this just sound effects now? Oh yeah, it is. What, wait, aren't these the minigame? No, hang on, where's the minigames music? There it is. GTALs is having a crisis right now, so I'm not gonna question it. We're just gonna keep on going. I know how. Okay, this is appearing. I thought it wasn't showing up. Also, this thing up here is showing up. Is this? Yeah, it's in full screen. Okay, hang on. That's gonna bother me and everyone now that I pointed it out. So I'm just gonna change that real quick. Oh, now even the bottom's showing up. Oh my god. There. Now I just gotta expand this a little. It's hard to see because of the white border I put in. Oh no, this was my mistake all along. Oh, hang on. Not frickin' clip. OBS having snapping. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. And then I'll get rid of not that. I wonder how long that was there. There we go. Now it looks cool. Okay, now back to this. So I already pointed it out, Yosef. There's another person after this one, after Tails. Was it Tails Girl? No, Tails Fangirl, yeah. Called Sarah Lean. Gave me more creative liberty with that, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for Sarah's drawing, but I am gonna do, this one requested a pose, so that makes my life a little easier. Wanted a Miku pose. No, actually this isn't Miku, but it's like, it's from the same series of Miku. Yeah. So something else, like I'm really at a loss of like what to do for art. I know it's just to improve, but like I really need like something more captive. I need, like, if I'm not told what to draw, I feel like I don't know what to draw. Like, I enjoy drawing art, but I'm in, so it's a thing I don't want to be in. Because, how do I explain this? It's kind of like burnout, but not really. Like, I want to draw, I still want to draw, but only in terms of like if progress is done and I have work to do, you know? So to give an example, it would be like I have a draw list. I have ideas to draw in, but if I'm not sure they would take off, I feel like I'm wasting time. Because of crappy motivation? No, I don't believe in motivation. I don't focus a lot in motivation. I force myself most of the time. Mainly because, like, if I can get the flow going, if I can get the flow going in art, and, like, you know, get a good song going and start humming and just get into it, then, like, I start drawing and, you know, I can't stop until a good stopping point or whatever. So it's not I don't trust motivation for myself. It's different. But in what to draw, like, what do I want to draw is the hard part. Do I still feel like an artist? I mean, it feels weird to call myself an artist, Kachito, because, like, I still feel like I'm still in high school or middle school. I don't feel like I've grown at all. So back then, I wouldn't call myself an artist. I'd just say like, oh yeah, I draw really shitty drawings. I'm learning to draw though. I don't think I've ever called myself like, other than like for bio reasons or like, you know, for commissioning. I don't legitimately think of myself as an artist just yet. I don't think I ever will. Maybe someday, I don't know. It's just the weird, like, hey. And it's the weird... Okay, here's a better way to explain it. Do you consider yourself a streamer? I only have like 5 views every stream. That's still, I guess, I do still get money out of it, but it's so slow and little. So, if you regularly make stuff, then you're an artist. Okay, fair enough. And a lot of people do consider me an artist, then, which is weird to hear still. It's weird to hear me like, oh yeah, Cody's an artist, and I'm like, am I? I take the time to just be like, oh, am I? Am I an artist? For what you consider yourself is if you're profiting from it. Okay, so yeah, Kachito, let me explain real quick. I have this bad habit now because of some games or something that if I'm not getting something, like if I'm not getting, let's say GTA 5 for example, the game is extremely terrible with grinding. It expects you to grind so much with a ton of not fun things to do, just so you can unlock new things and get stuff. And it took me a while to realize that like I'm not having as much, like I enjoyed it. I had the sick enjoyment of like, oh, I gotta, you know, play the game to earn cash money so I can do things things the game's offering. But then like I would go for daily activities, like daily gamble or whatever for stuff. And then I realized like I'm not really enjoying the time I'm playing with this game. I could be playing any other game except this one, and yet I'm playing this one specifically because there's a quantifiable amount that I'm trying to gain for, you know? Like, there's a number, and I want number to go up, even if I'm not having as much fun with it. I'm starting to consider now to play Moon Remix RPG on my own, but every time I want to play a game after like breaking art, I would normally go to something like Bloons Tower Defense or GTA 5 just because I know there's a quantifiable amount of gain. Like I can see that I've gained something, other than any other game where the gain is in story or something else, you know. And it's hard to justify that. So the same thing is kind of like with art and streaming and videos. It's like, it's hard to put in that work if I don't see like there's progress in it. That's why I haven't been like recording as much. And it's just hard to be like, yeah, I just gotta do this, gotta do that, you know. I want, there's a comic idea, a couple of comic ideas. I want to make, you have a 10th of my struggle, my factorial addiction. Yeah, I expect it. I guess so. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like, there's something you can measure by, and you want that number to go up. So, like, what was I gonna say? Wow, these two songs sound similar. Hang on. I had something and then I lost it. Nice. Thanks, Kachito, for the bonk. Ow. So, I had something and then I lost it. I was gonna say something about, like... Damn it, I can't remember. No, really, I cannot. I was thinking of like YouTube and art and stuff. Oh, wait, no, now I remember. I'm sure there's people who like to get to seek it, and I would have to try to do so many problems. I get so damn sidetracked that would make me lose motivation. I understand that. That can happen. Sometimes you do something else, and then you want to do something else, and then something else, and then, yeah. And then the day passes by, and... I think, so, like, I have 3 comic ideas. One comic idea is very short. I could probably do it in a night, probably, if I was really focused on it. It was just a joke me and Oliver made. But it's hard to like be like, if I make this, it's not really going to go anywhere because like, you know, it's OC characters. And then the second thing is like the Lucky Star comic, which is like a parody. But that would, to like make it into a big thing, to start it like officially, would be a big commitment. And I don't like, my style isn't even that great to like draw it in, so you know. Like the Lucky Star style is iconic, and my style is not even anime yet, so it's, and to draw those characters consistently, it's like, oh god, I need to. As weird as it sounds, drawing just characters is hard enough. I like, you might think like, oh, it's just, you know, it's in black and white, it's in the manga format, you know, you don't need to focus on color or shading. But it's still as hard because you have to keep drawing these characters over and over again. At least for me, it has not. I mean, I tried before with Raisen Dojin, and it did not work well, if you remember. I got to a point where I really got. I mainly did it in a bad time, I think, when I went on a trip. So. It was nice to like think about the Dojin. To draw every single page was, yeah, that was the hard part, especially when I knew I wasn't gonna earn anything from it. That was the big thing. I knew I wasn't gonna get anything for it, so it made like making it a lot harder, knowing that like I could be drawing anything else, and yet I'm doing this that's like taking up a lot of my time. When my Dojin with Bach gets done. But it is experienced in that field now. Like, I think there's the Toho Dojin he made that actually, like, it got sold, didn't it? I got a free one, thanks to him, as a gift, but, I don't know how many have actually sold. I guess I could just ask him later. Perspective is, this is a bitch. Do I not make this hand look weird? Oh, my favorite track in the game. I like this. I'm guessing if he didn't do another one, then it really didn't profit well, huh? By the 2? Oh, I didn't know that. What was the other Dojin you made? I wonder if it's on Dynasty Readers or something. To be announced. Okay. Trying to figure out. Okay, so this model right here has the hands. I should use this. And so her hand goes like this, probably. Yeah. Okay. I just need to visualize that. I'll save this as Tails Fangirl. Okay, let's go to another music. Let me see the rest of the soundtrack real quick. That's cute music. Not the best, but it's cute. Let's pick. What was the other one I thought of? Mario Golf? No. Super Mario Galaxy has really calming music, but it wasn't the one I was thinking of. I'll do. I already know you're saying Nikachito. Oh, damn it, you're not saying it. I'm gonna put in Kirby's Air Ride. Kirby's best game? I doubt that. To be fair, I haven't played any of Kirby's game. I mean, I played Nightmare in Dreamland, and a little bit of Kirby's Air Ride, and some Return to Dreamland, but I'm not one to say that's probably his best game. Why do I have something up here? That's weird. Has the best anime battles? Somehow I really doubt that. Don't come to me when Omori has the love letter scene, okay? I need to tilt this. Like, right, like that. Yeah, right about there. Well, listen, that was cinematic masterpiece, let me tell you. So, about that too, cinematic masterpieces. I don't think, okay, I know the Konosuba movie was like, I feel bad for this, because I was thinking, did I really want to, like, what? Okay. Anyway, you know that Konosuba movie? Like, the Crimson Demon one? I remember seeing the news I was gonna be here, like, thinking, like, in theaters or something in America. Was that true or not? Because I feel bad that I didn't. I don't think I even bothered to check, I think. Maybe it was also a good idea that I didn't go on my own. But then again, at the same time, there might have been a lot of other people that also might have been on their own. So, you know what? I don't think I should be in the wrong there. Also, you know what? Hang on. Let me bring up something real quick. There's a... I don't know what is it, but there's something that really sucks. Okay, how did I do this again? Okay, so there's a thing. I'm gonna grab a model. Downloaded 3D. We'll take. We'll take the basic human models. Where are they? Here it is. Basic female model. Okay. So let's see. Where is it? Pose scanner. So there's this thing called the pose scanner. It's supposed to like scan a pose and immediately know the pose it's doing. It doesn't work all the time. This is the pose I was trying to do. This is what it gave me. I put in the exact picture, and this is what it gave me. That's close enough. I mean, yeah, but the body twist is not correct. I guess if I slide it around like here, but then the arm isn't in the correct position, and then this is not even a. Okay, maybe it's close, rotated, but like. No, the leg is also a bit different too. It's not even as pushed far out. The hip is supposed to go a lot further. Like, what am I? Wait, what? The hip is supposed to go a little further. Like, no, not that. No, I don't want the leg. I don't want the. Get. No. It's supposed to go a little bit more forward. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway. Back to this. Doesn't remind me of frickin' Rayman Origins music. Land of the Living Dead. Okay, let's see if I can put this body correctly. Because the hip has to go a lot further. Like around here, the leg is supposed to be like pointing back. I don't know how stable that's gonna be, but like if that's what's shown, that's what's shown. So I'm just gonna need to try to figure it out. This is like a challenge pose for me. Hang on. So this goes like this. Okay, so... Oh, by the way, Kachito, if you can send like a bit or something, I don't know if you still have some left over, but I did change a alert. I got rid of most of them. So like, let's see. I know I said I really enjoyed the Fumos, and I will keep some of the Fumos. I'm gonna have to get more bits, or not more bits, more Fumo gifts, but for the case of alerts for like bits or maybe even follows, I think follows might be different. So here's what I'm thinking. If the bits ever show up, I will tell you what I have plans for the alerts. I like the Fumos. I'll keep the Fumos for some variations, but I also would like to have more personal gifts that I like. Because like because I like them. I like the idea of having more personal gifts because like I want to include things like that I really am into. And while I love the Fumo gifts because they're hilarious, I think if I have some more unique animated ones, that would also be pretty cool. What are you bonking me for? Oh, that's Yosef. Yosef, what are you bonking me for? I did nothing wrong. You did something wrong? No bit alert? Because it's fun. Oh, I'm glad to know my pain brings you pleasure. I'll find another sound alert that can actually play an animation too. Or maybe I can edit it so it does do a bonk. I'll have to see. Anyway, this pose is difficult. Actually, I think that might be enough. I think that might be good. Actually, might be good. The leg has to curve a little more inward, but... Ah, hand. Here, Kachita, let me put in something myself from Kirby. This was the extended version. Oh well. Alright, you go ahead and do that. I think I get the pose then, so let's do the actual character art. Have you ever comic a book where a self-proclaimed insensitive woman gets slimed by tentacles and forced like crazy? I don't think I have. That is a very interesting title. probably have the tags blacklisted. Does it have like every single tag? That'd be funny. Alright, let's do... I'm gonna regret putting this in. Mainly because it's gonna suck mine. I'm gonna put the original and then I'm gonna put the ultimate version, which it's gonna bother me. Alright. Now. And I've never really finished that Sonic Colors thing, haven't I? Probably won't for a long while. Or ever. You know, something, I'm really surprised that the Sonic community is the way it is. Not like, you know, like the toxic place or like the weird stuff. I mean, like, just the fact that it's still a thing, you know. I'm surprised that because it's grown from the, from, you know, back in the old days with its personality and it gained the reputation that it has, like, people are still toughing it out for it, you know. I mean, yeah, okay, I guess not really toughing it out, but more like, it's, you know, they know Sonic's not really been the best, yet they still love the character type and they love buying into the games to see what sort of hellhole there is. And it's like, man, the thing that's keeping them alive is just content. When you really think about it, you know? If there's like a Sonic game every year, I think, is that what it is? A Sonic game every year, about every 2 years. So there's just always content for the people that are fans of it to enjoy, and it's just wild that that kind of stuff still exists, you know. And like, people have proven they could do better than Sonic. It's just that. Well, actually, there is no just issue. It really is just the fans could do it better than Sega can. So honestly, Sega should just hire the fans. But not in a way, you know. Obviously, the thing is, I believe with Sonic Mania for sure, is that they had the time to perfect all of this. So they already had like mostly everything done and everything, I'm assuming. It wasn't just like, you know, a push-in release. It's just crazy to think about, you know? Like, Mario fans, like, okay. I've been with Mario a lot, and I also freaking... I mean, I haven't played every single Zelda game, but, like, I played most of them. And even then, like, I can only be like, yeah, it's a good series. But for Sonic, it's like, most, if not all of it. No, I'm not gonna draw Sonic Ghost. I'm not a Sonic guy. It's just that mostly a lot of the games, if you look at Sonic's entire library, is not really good. You can only pick like a few games that are like at best decent, and like that's about it, you know. That's the crazy thing. It's so wild that like, for as much as people are fans of it, there's not really, I don't think, like, it's not really that great. It's enjoyable, sure. Enjoyable is one thing. I don't think it's really correctly designed or like built up well is the thing. Oh god. I don't know a lot about Homestuck, and the more I keep it that way, I think the better I am. I know I'm all about learning new things, but there is a limit to what things I want to experience, okay? I changed this. Sweet Mountain. No, that's a hit and miss for me. The one I do like, however, is... Ah, I made it small again. Can't wait once I get... I want to do VR chat stuff again, but I'm waiting for Oliver to port the model into VR chat, a new model, the updated one I have on stream right now. And I don't only want to use it just for VR chat, I want to use it for another reason. I guess it will be still in VR chat, but it'll be for a different thing. You see, I do want to make video essays, and I have some ideas that are just like silly, but like things to test out, like editing and all that. And the big thing I want to do is, you know how I mentioned multiple times, video essays with people like talking to the camera. I want to have some like gags and stuff, but not in reality. I'm limited there, so I want to use VR chat as a way to just record like little bits and stuff, just to, you know, to put in. It's not really a groundbreaking idea, but that'd be better than animating it, because oh my god, if I got into the realm of 3D or 2D animating, I think that's a little too much. And I know people do that. People have made essays and they animate it, and it's really good. It's super, super nice. I'm not gonna do that, however. I don't think I will ever get into a point where I want to animate or 3D animate. Like, I even learn it, okay? If I already knew it, it would be one thing. It's learning that style, or it's learning doing that for a video style thing that's like, I'm not gonna make myself subject to animating just for video's sake. If I do want to animate, but it's for making something else, okay? And truthfully, I still haven't gotten past this year's goal to make an animated Chain on Rainbows 1, 2, 3, and this is too big. Maybe I shouldn't even have this actually because she's facing... No, she is facing the right way. It should be this way. This is not Planet Wisp. There it is. Da 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 na 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 na. Na 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 na. Say what you will about Sonic, though, the music is still really, really nice. No one can disagree. Na 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 na. What came out recently? I know Smiling Friends became a big thing. I've been watching, for some reason, some Rick and Morty videos, like talking about the show and everything. Maybe I should watch Smiling Friends considering that was a big thing. Yosef, actually, have you seen Smiling Friends? I remember, like, at first... Oh, you have? Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, I haven't yet. I probably should. I've only, like, I remember seeing, like, memes about the characters. I'm like, huh, these characters are appearing here more and more. I wonder where they're from. And then I saw eventually that, okay, yeah, it's from the series. What do you think of it? Because I heard a lot of people, like, really enjoying it because it's way, way different from, like, other adult animation. Like, it's actually, I remember even, like, seeing, like, clips and stuff and seeing people, like, talk about it. And in comments, people were saying that, like, yeah, like, this, for some reason, this adult show actually did make me smile when usually it doesn't. Like, not like, for laughing or anything like that, but, like, for just, like, feeling better. Like, you know, like the show. Yeah, it's good. Love it. Okay, then I'll give it a chance to watch it later tonight, then. A few episodes shouldn't be that bad. Shouldn't be too bad. The fucking one that got me a lot was the Evangelion edit of it. That one. What was the other one that? Damn it, I can't remember the other one, but the Evangelion one, especially, that edit got me. I hope it becomes like a renaissance for adult animation that's like, hey, maybe we should do shows like these instead of, you know, what's been done. And then we get a brand new, like, era of shows. You should also watch the Owl House. How many episodes are in that already? The reason I haven't gone to watch the Owl House because I keep seeing, like, comparisons of, like, oh, it's Gravity Falls, or, like, it's so good, like, it's as good as Gravity Falls or even better. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to commit to that. That's a difference, okay? I'm pushing myself away from Owl House specifically because, like, I don't want to go through that again for some reason. It's not like I dislike the show or premise, but it's just like I don't know if I want to go through that again. Even though I know it might be a good experience, I'm just not ready for it right now. I just want to watch funny shit and anime too. Oh, freaking! Here's something else, Joseph. A new anime, Spy X Family. I showed that off to my parents, and they seem to like it, so I'm good with that. 33 episodes should be an easy watch. That 33 episodes is not easy. That's a commitment. If I'm watching all 33 episodes, that's a commitment I'm doing. Alright, now for my favorite song, other than the first area's theme. So I'm into those two shows. All right? I'm gonna watch Smiling Friends, and then I'm gonna go through Spy X Family, which only has an episode right now. So I don't know if you want to go and watch it, but if you don't know, basically a spy needs to assassinate someone, but the target is very secretive, and the only time they show up publicly is in a school meeting with this school. So the spy has to get a daughter and not look suspicious to try to get a chance to assassinate him. So he's forced to get a daughter and a wife, but the wife doesn't. The wife isn't important until after episode 1. I heard from people that the manga was really good and they really enjoyed it, and I mean the anime, the first episode was also really promising. And the biggest thing for me, they're not afraid of death, or at least they're not afraid of causing death. I know I repeat it all the time, but my biggest issue with Assassination Classroom was how it was about assassination, but no one was really in danger. However, for Spy X Family, while it's not even the main characters, side characters have the thing to die. Like literally, there's this boss guy that like kidnaps the daughter by accident, and like a goon of his like doubts his a statement of his, and he immediately shoots him. He immediately just like, nope, you're out. And it's like, Jesus, like I know it was meant for a joke, but at the same time, I was like, oh my god, people actually can die in this, and they will. I still don't know if I like the look of the back as much. It's like this is a trapezoid, you know. This still has the mark. If I'm going for shapes, you know, this isn't as trapezoid-y as it is. If I'm copying this directly, it would be like this, and then there'd be a bump here, and then somehow a curve. Yeah, I might as well. Na 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 na. Okay, now the utter disgrace. All right, watch this. Aquarium Park, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Is this? Okay, it is. It just says remix for some reason. So I love and hate this. So watch this. This is a thing I'm split on. Na, 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 na. Okay. I like the instruments. I like the instruments. I don't like the beat in the background. I think it's too strong. And that's the hard part about this. It's like, I like the instruments that they added. I like the instruments they added to make it sound unique and everything. But the beat is so loud and like it overtakes everything else, and it's just like, I don't know if I like this better than, you know? As a contour of music, I'll give this a 0 out of 10. For conflicting me with its thoughts. Alright, whatever, it's fine. Imagine this when I'm sure people have made metal covers on YouTube. The problem is that they added in these instruments and then they tone it out with. You're just reminding me about the Patapon 3 soundtrack, and you should never make me remember about the Patapon 3 soundtrack, otherwise you will have pain and me ranting again. Like, you can barely hear the melody. Do you want me to rant about Patapon 3? Okay, hang on. Let me get this song real quick. Patapon 3. Okay, listen here. Listen to the song. I'll bring this up again if I have to. I'm mad. I typed in 3 and it actually made me mad. Okay. So, here's the thing about this soundtrack. I'm gonna go back to normal. You have this. This is actually the song? Wait, no, this is not the song. What? Oh, no, this is the song. Hang on, here we go. It has this really nice violin, okay? Or like violin thing. Oh, it's right here. It's so nice and beautiful, and then as soon as it comes on, it then turns into rock. And it's just a remix of the original track. Why would they add a new cover and then just switch it to rock? I don't get it. I really don't, okay? It's just like freaking... I want it. I want the cool instruments and stuff, and it's just like, no, you're not gonna have that. He takes some rock. As soon as it doesn't even appear for like for the entire thing. It's only like at the very end when the rock comes in, and I'm super sad about it because it's like it's such a nice violin, and like I like that cover and. Is Tails Fangirl online so I can show her this? It's on mobile, so let's send this to her. Na, da, da, na, na, na. I think the head is too far away. Let's drag all of this. And we'll bring it a little closer here. I do plan to let's play Patapon 3, but that's only if I really want to hate myself. And if my let's play actually if my let's play stuff actually takes off. If it doesn't, I might never will to not make myself suffer, but if it does, I'm gonna freaking riot. Is it we're at 1 hour already? Hey, I'm gonna go stretch for a little bit. I should turn off my model. You know what? I just realized a lot of the Switch's games have been changes to the norm, have they? Like, I know every console had their own unique game and everything, but like, think about it. For the Switch, Breath of the Wild became classic Zelda, with exploration and freedom. Mario went classic, Super Mario 64, or even better, Banjo-Kazooie. Kirby now has gotten a 3D game, which hasn't been a thing in ever. That was the thing they tried to do back in the GameCube days. I unplugged my headset. Okay, hopefully I don't sound weird. And anyway, so yeah, Kirby got the new game. What else? Like something else changed the norm. No way Splatoon counts in this situation. Metroid. Now, yeah, Metroid came back. Big deal. Mario Kart stayed the same, so who cares about Mario Kart? Really? Honestly, like... a lot of the Switch has been redefining what the game is, you know? Pokemon Go. Hang on. No, wait. No, right. Yeah, Pokemon. No, didn't Pokemon Arceus? No, Pokemon Arceus like changed the mechanics of Pokemon, and like it like for a lot of people, I haven't played it myself personally, but from I hear from a lot of people is that like it's really fun. It's supposed to go like this. Like it's supposedly like really fun. Oh yeah, I haven't played it. I mean, okay. To be fair, Pokemon like Sword and Shield and the remakes and the like the spin-offs like the MOBA Pokemon game or Pokemon Let's Go, those I understand. Those have a thing that they're trying to do, and it hasn't really worked well. But Arceus, that game changed the fundamentals of Pokemon and made the people that really didn't like it actually liked the game. So, like, everything else sucks about it though. Graphics, story, and maybe music, I don't know. Everything else is terrible. But the gameplay has been changed. So it's like a lot of games on the Switch really had the series change in their systems and all that. Don't you agree, Freak? Because like, I can't think of any others. Okay, Splatoon stayed the same, but mainly because, you know, Splatoon was a game for the Wii U, and the Wii U then sold well. They needed to rush to make Splatoon 2, and at least we got Octo Expansion and Salmon Run, which are completely different. Okay, well, really not much for Octo Expansion, but you get what I mean. It seems like Splatoon 3 is gonna change a lot of the mechanics. What else? I can't think of any other game. Like, there's some been ports and remakes and all that. Wonder if Bayonetta 3 will be a game changer? Ooh, we'll see. But then again, Bayonetta doesn't have, you know, the long series to change. Unless it goes by Nintendo rules. Freak, do you know about the Nintendo rule? First game is, you know, the starting. Second game is different. Third game is the first one, but so much better. This is a real thing, and I think it's a philosophy that Nintendo just has. Because you might think this only applied to like the Mario and Zelda back then. You know, Zelda and Mario 1 were the classics. Then 2 was radically different. Then 3 was like, okay, let's return to normal, but better, you know? But this is a thing that happened even for Pikmin. Pikmin 1 was classic. Pikmin 2 was entirely different. Well, sort of. It just had cave systems, and that changed things a lot. And then 3 was the first game, but a lot better. So I wonder if Bayonetta 3 is going to go with Nintendo rules. You never noticed that? I guess mainly because the only reason I realized that was because I watched the video of Ant Dude covering Pikmin, and he talked about that actually was a thing. And I was just like, huh, I never noticed that. And now I don't stop telling people about it. So honestly, that's my fault. And that'd be cool too. Okami 2. Which is weird because we already had Okami Den. So, I mean, I guess they just have any right to do whatever they want? I guess. You know what? I should probably rewatch the Kami's Okami video, Okami Then video. I think that's where like I joined in. I joined in on Super Paper Mario, and I think after that he did Okami Then, and that's where I guess ruined my life per se because I got into the internet. Should I make these lines less thicker or? Nah, they should be fine. I guess, hang on. No, it won't, it doesn't, okay, I was thinking like, hang on, does it apply to Mario and Luigi? Even though it's made by Alpha Dream? But no, Mario and Luigi 1, a Superstar Saga was classic. Partners in Time was like, okay, we'll introduce, you know, the baby brothers. And then the third one, Bowser's Next Story, includes Bowser. I'm gonna wish to go back to the freaking. I like that there were no items in Mario and Luigi. It was just like moves the bros could do. Like it was just what they learned through the overworld into. I guess you run out of those ideas without introducing them again. But I feel like that every time you learned like a new move in the overworld, it like expanded in combat, and like that felt really nice, you know. I really enjoyed that, and if I could make a game, I'd wish to include that as well. But that is if I make a game. Big if. I still have some ideas for games, some ideas for even small games. Maybe for like a game jam. Actually, oh yeah, the Toho Game Jam has actually started, I believe. Sad too. I don't think Charity Tables was gonna participate with any other team. That would have been fun. But at the same time, I mean, we're already busy enough with Hazuki that I don't think we need to focus too much on that. Make a game for the Steam Deck. Is there a game? There has to be a game that's just like, is this compatible with the Steam Deck? And like, it's just a message that says, like when you boot it up, it's just a message that says you're not on the Steam Deck, and then if you are, it would be not compatible with the Steam Deck. I am gonna miss Splatoon and its simple rules. I know that as the series will go on, they'll introduce some new rules and mechanics and all that kind of stuff. I'm already surprised that they included like a dodge roll as being an Inkling or an Octoling. So I really like. I'm very curious. Like, you see, when games like that do stuff like that, when they include new mechanics, I know it's meant for like improving the game and everything, but as the years go by, I wonder if the series is gonna stagnate on how many rules is too many rules, like how many mechanics is too many mechanics, and they're gonna eventually like simplify it, like because like that's how the circle jerk goes, you know, like you have a game, or at least in the past, have you seen? You have a game, it has its rules, and then the next game would increase like mechanics and stuff, and then they keep doing that until eventually they start getting rid of things to simplify things to, you know, get back to basics, as they say. And I wonder really when it comes to the sad thing is I would love to have to play more first-person shooters, but or like third-person even. But the thing is, I don't have anyone to play. That's the problem. I'm surrounded by a ton of older guys that likes arcade machines more. So I mean, I guess there's Vote that likes Halo, but I don't see him playing the new one anytime soon. So you know, yeah. So most importantly, like, it's also very like stagnating. So like, even if I do get one, in the end, it's gonna end up like, hey, there's, it's gonna be popular for like a little bit, and then it's gonna die out soon. I know there's still some shooters out there that are, you know, they have numbers and everything, but even by the time first of all, those are not real games. I mean, they're games, but like, yeah, there's grinding, and it's not really like, it's not like you're, you know, battle royale or it's like some competitive thing. I really want a chill game where it's like, yeah, just be casual about it and don't have to worry about it so much. I mean, I like playing Splatoon for the competitive thing, for ranked mode, but that's only because that's the only time I get a decent competition. The rush of knowing, you know? And honestly, I guess in the terms of, I want something like TF2, I guess. Not necessarily exactly like TF2, but the feeling of like, I'm gonna join the server, and even though the game says we have to murder each other, we don't have to. It's just, I mean, it's just a chat room, okay? I guess maybe that's what I'm missing. Also, this song is really quiet. I should just get rid of it. It's addicting, but I have to keep changing the music the volume every single time I want to put that on, so. No, you're not. Yeah, I love being a goofball in PvP too. I know, right? Like, there's something oddly satisfying that because you win no award, you have nothing to lose, and so you can just end up doing stupid stuff. Like, have ranked as an option, but don't let that be the main mode. I feel like, you know what? Don't have ranked, period. If there's going to be a ranked mode, if there's going to be a competitive scene, make that only available for the competitive scene. I mean, sure, that means a lot of people won't really go out and play your game for the competitive side for the esports, but I don't want that, okay? For the normal consumer, I just want a chat room where I can do stuff while talking to other people, and that's a thing that's not loved nowadays. It's weird to say, but games have gotten more antisocial than ever, have they? Look at the past. You had just free, like, join a server, mics, chat box, go ham, you know? For those mature games. It's crazy. But now, well, I mean, well, some mature games still allow voice chat and everything. It seems like it's harder to, like, have a group or a clan or whatever and have, like, a group of people you can just play with. Because now, instead of, like, I like the TF2 method. Despite how hell it sounds as a new player, the fact that you can just go out and, like, the beginning had no official servers. It just had community servers. So you had your own place that you had to find on your own. Like, okay, waiting in line to play on a server to play the game normally does sound like hell, but at the same time, I mean, you have a place of your own, you know? And, like, that sounds cool, that, like, you have a server. And, I mean, I did it at the same time back in early TF2, not early TF2, back when I was playing TF2, like 2 years ago? I don't remember. There was a server called, like, Top Notch Clan, and even though I didn't know anybody, like, I recognized some names, and I just go in every evening or so, not all the time, but, like, sometimes I was in the mood, and I would always expect, like, oh, hey, these where these guys are, and it was hard. It was a challenge because these guys were really good, but it was always consistent. It was if it, like I knew if I just kept playing, I would get a little better. Things would happen. People would chat and all that, and like that. Even though I wasn't really that into it, and I didn't really make any like real friends in it, it was still like, yeah, this is like a little place of home for me. That's the cool part. So, okay, I'm gonna whiplash on this conversation real quick. This song, I mentioned it probably before, but I'll say it again. I love how at first, like, it's like, because chapter 2 took so long, it feels like this theme, like, forgot its main theme. And then it, like, finally remembers and actually plays the full song. That's the impression I got the first time I heard it. With you in the night. Something else I really enjoyed too is the multiplayer Yumeniki games. Those are really nice. I enjoyed that a lot. I don't go in there, at all now without someone. Maybe I'll go in there now and then if I feel really bored, but usually I can't really be bored. I have work to do. There's always work to do. Ow, my hand is hurting. Back when Souls games were more niche, like 50% of PvPers were friendly trolls. Huh, is that so? Was it always niche? When was it starting to get popular? From what I know, it's like... I guess I never knew it as like being really popular. I knew it was infamous for the whole, it's like Dark Souls thing from game journalists, but I didn't know it was really that popular. I guess it's well known, so I should have expected. Send something to someone. It's fun to try to communicate in those games with no voice chat. Isn't there a game that has like no way to communicate? It's called like Outer Worlds or something, or Sky. I don't know. Yeah, I would love to try that, but yeah, at the same time, unless I'm really dedicated to that, I don't think I'm gonna play that for now. Would be cute, but what I love more is just the community aspect, doing things with other people and like having fun with friends and all that. Maybe I do enjoy the passerby approach of like passing by people and being non-lethal to them. It's a balance act, okay? Like, see, the thing with game multiplayer stuff is that you can't balance it the way game design is. See, in game design, you make sure, difficulty is easing up, you're being trained, you have level design that teaches you properly, you have this, you have that, and all that kind of stuff. But with multiplayer, it's like, whatever happens, happens, and you can't control it. It's kind of diabolical, really, because in those aspects, the perfect balance would be if, like, I would love to have a peaceful time playing with other people, working together, and then maybe sometimes there'll be that one person that would like try to grief everyone, or like a group of players, and it turns out like this all-out war, trying to see if you can beat each other or whatever. It's a weird case, you can't really balance multiplayer. but I guess maybe someday. It's a commitment to spend as much time to do that. So, in one hand, in those very rare moments where it's like, in rare moments, when you do get that moment of pure multiplayer experience, such as like finding a player, fighting each other for a little bit, and then, you know, patting themselves on the back, being like, that was a good fight, or seeing just, I don't know, I can't even recall many moments I had in multiplayer that like really kept like having my head all the time. I mean, I know some good Splatoon matches, but those are like multiplayer. You know, those don't count because there's don't really no way to communicate. If it came with communication, then yeah, I don't know. Is the phase 2 line? I think it's fine. Maybe. As long as I do the coloring right, it shouldn't really matter. I mean, the line boldness should also count as well. Okay, I was thinking of like shooter games, or like Club Penguin or something like that had memorable multiplayer moments. But I think the most memorable one that I can think of that I don't even know counts is Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I don't know if you were there, Freak, when we did the randomizer multiplayer mod, but that was like really special. I mean, the one we streamed, I don't think was the one where it made me realize that, but like, there was a point where like the first time we did that, and we got going and we're doing all these things, like, it felt very connected. Like, I've always wanted an MMO where like, it wasn't just like silent or like, oh, just do these quests. It was full on personal desires that you want to go and explore and collect stuff. And while the Zelda game was, you know, the goal was to collect everything and, you know, and beat the final boss with the items and everything, and, you know, that's a randomizer mod and everything, I think I just still like the idea that, like, we weren't told where to go. We just were to go, and we had to explore to find things. And especially for me, that really didn't know that much about the Zelda Ocarina of Time game. I only had played it once on stream. It was definitely an experience to like be like, okay, I think I remember here, while this person goes to this area and this person goes to this area, and like we would call out every time someone got an item, and then be like, oh, if someone's in that area that the item is required, it's like, oh, I have that thing now I can do this thing. it felt very connected, and that was an experience I had never had before with a game, you know. And I wish like there was a actual game out there that did that. It wasn't just questing, it wasn't just doing this, it was just like, I want to explore because I want to, and working with other people that had, you know, similar goals. Yeah. I guess I've almost tried to do that, but it's, again, so much of a commitment time. And arcades and that kind of stuff are just easier to come by. They bring more instant satisfaction with, you know, improving and getting this done and all that kind of stuff, which I can't deny. Yeah, that is a long middle finger. What the hell did I do wrong? I just try to shorten the fingers real quick. Thin them out. It sounds really cool, Co-op Zelda. Yeah, you can check the VODs to see how that turned out, but it was really fun. It was a unique experience to just be like, yeah, it's just multiplayer Zelda. And I can't really think of another multiplayer game that really made me feel that way, you know? The cool thing about arcade stuff, and like, you know, video games just style, you know, you just play in a quarter and like, you can play on the spot or whatever. And, you know, there's no time. It's very timeless. You don't lose time. Like, yeah, that's the thing that sucks about things like Minecraft or Animal Crossing or stuff like that. Like, I put in my fair share of Animal Crossing and my fair share in Minecraft and Terraria and all that, but, you know, they're games that really take hours to keep on going and, you know, do stuff in. It's very slow. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't feel slow. You know, it's still fast. You feel the immediate change. You just gotta work towards them, and it's still fun throughout to explore and all that kind of stuff, randomly generated or to get projects done in Animal Crossing. Hello, Deva. How are you doing? Oh yeah, donate to Crosscode Challenge. How far is that so far? 38%. 19,000 out of 50,000. And how many days are left? 7 days left. That's not gonna make it. Unless everyone contribute all at the same time. Like for 10,000. Maybe I reached that too high. We'll see how close it gets though. Also, Deva, how you doing? How are the kids? Probably, with how much you've looted other people, you probably have a ton of kids you don't know of, huh? We're almost reaching 2 hours. I might take a little break to just, like, rest. I can spend all my points to reach it, I think there's a maximum you can spend, but see how much you can spend if you want. That'll make Maple very happy. Or I think it's only like new, or like, you know, I don't think it's one per day. I think it's just total, huh? Oh well. It's an indie game that Maple Java really likes apparently, and it was a joke that he would keep saying to Chair wins crosscode over and over again. So now, and because he eventually wanted me to play it as well, he would also say to me like, "Oh, you want to play crosscode? Wins crosscode." And then there was a bundle that was like $5 that included it, and it's like I couldn't ignore. Like it was normally I think like $40, so I couldn't pass up $5 for that game specifically. So I went and got it, And yeah. So that looks weird. Help me, Miku. Not Miku. Yellow Miku. Help me, Yellow Miku. It's a really smooth game. Like, I played it for a little bit, and it's like, yeah, controls are extremely smooth. It was during the April Fools where I played it a little bit. You might remember that from when I tried to play 6 games at once. Da 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 da. Nice. I still don't think we'll make it, but I'll try to stream as much as I can to see if it can be met. Only 2K, that's as much as you can. Nah. That's fine, that's fine. You know, can't win them all. There's so many new games I do want to try. And I do have a lot of them now that I've bought a couple of bundles. I do also want to show off Anodyne. I don't have Anodyne. Oh, frick, I forgot. The creators of Anodyne and Anodyne 2 made a new game. And again, I don't know if I'm going to buy it right now, obviously, but like that's a thing to look out for in case everyone, like, it's on my wish list now. I got a couple of good games I checked out that's on the wish list, Steam wish list, and some of them haven't came out yet, but most of them are out. I just haven't bought them or anything. Waiting for me to beat some other games, get my game clearing down. My backlog is bigger than the damn Bible. Not to mention, if I will also say on this, if you include also arcade games I can play that Vote or Chair wants me to play, yeah, it's it's a lot. Hope we get to Inscription soon. It's still on my wish list, right? Yeah. Someday. Da 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 da. Maybe I should change the breast size or breast angle so it's like, yeah. Hang on. Remember, rule number 1 of drawing: draw a sketch. Rule number 2, ignore the sketch. This would make more sense. Alright, gotta go. Good luck with art. Bye, Freak. Thanks for joining. Who's pinging me? Oh, it's Meredith. Meredith's streaming. That means I have to redo all this, but that's fine. That's the price to pay when it comes to me royally fucking up an anime. Da, 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 da. Na, 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 I feel like also I'm... No, it is the right size. Looking at the reference. It is busty. I'm not adding bust when there isn't. Though that would be really funny. I mean, technically it's an art raffle by my rules, so I can like change things if I want. Imagine if I did another art raffle and then I go to the most like the winners is this, you know, so wholesome, safe for work person and go like, yeah, I'm gonna make hentai for character. And there's nothing you can do about it because you won the raffle. That'd be mean, but that's also really funny in my head. I'm not gonna do that though. The funny thing, and this is something about like certain people, the funny thing about stuff like that is how like there's a difference. There's people that like have destructive ideas, but they can like hold back. You know, they'd be like, that would be funny, but it would also piss a lot of people off, so I'm not gonna do it, you know? But then there's that person that's like, yeah, I'm gonna still do it anyway, even though I know this is gonna result in you know, it's gonna blow up in my face. And then they're surprised when it blows up in their face. It's like, what do you expect, you dummy, you know? It's the funniest thing, though, at the same time. You have a kind and wholesome OC. It would be a shame if sex. It would be a shame if sex. Cute girl. Now draw her protecting the pilot. Ah, camera. Or webcam. Really anything works. The setup is so raunchy, but at the same time... at the same time, it's the best I get. There we go, that should be... right there should be good. There we go. After so much hard work, it finally looks a little better. By the way, Joseph, have you've seen Fairy Odd Parents, right? The you know, Timmy with the fairies, grant you wishes, all that kind of stuff. Like years ago. Have you ever seen the pilot for the Fairy Odd Parents? And also, do you know about the creator of the Fairly Odd Parents? Oh boy, there's a lot to talk about if you want that. Oh, you have seen the pilot, dang. It's interesting, isn't it? I really wish they kept Cosmo's voice like that. Yeah, yeah. There was another video. It was one of the storyboard artists for Danny Phantom talking about the development and everything. And yeah, oh, I don't know if you've seen that video too, Yosef, for Danny Phantom, but I like that he talks about it. He talks about the story and he doesn't comment on it. But then someone mentioned in the comments like, this dude literally brought most of the character designs to life without pay, and then was added later into the team. And then as I saw that comment, it put me into his perspective of like, oh my god, he's right. Literally, the guy that was tasked to create the characters for the show wasn't in the show and was paid probably after, or like started being paid after he was in the show, or maybe like he was paid after. I don't know, but it's interesting to think that he wasn't even part of the show until the character designs were like done or accepted. Which, man, scary times it is being an animator or artist, that you would work on no pay just so you can get a spot in. Not even guaranteed or anything, you know? It's crazy. There's Family Friendly Christian Animation Program. Oh my god, the fiasco. Autism could be cured. It's wild. It's wild. So, man, I remember when that was all shut down and everything. Everyone was like, oh yeah, this guy, he's pretty cool. And then we started seeing that side. We started seeing more and more, and we're like, oh, maybe he's not as cool as we thought. And then it slowly devolved into hate. It's such a weird turnaround, but it's one I value a lot. Not everyone is necessarily the best person, you know? No one is. It's a scary thing. And I still feel really bad for Danny Phantom, because it could have been such a great show. It could have been, but it's not. It's a weaker Spider-Man. It just is. It just is. Danny Phantom is just a weaker Spider-Man. I'm sorry. Like, literally, the story beats are kind of the same, but not quite there. You heard about Danny Phantom 10 years later? I believe so. The name sounds familiar. I know there's a ton of... I think there's like... Oh man, I forgot. I know that there's some fan projects, but I don't know... I don't know what this one is, or if it even is a fan project at all. It's been a while since I heard news, or like I went into the fiasco. I just remember seeing and like a little bit a while ago. Oh, it is a fan project. Okay. I'll go check it out then. See how it is. I think it'd be the same thing down with Ben 10. Ah. Well, you know, when fans are dedicated to the work. But that's the thing. It does have to live up to the work. So... we'll see how it goes. That's a crazy thing. While the fans could do things, they might miss the point of a show or the original pilot. I also saw, you probably saw it too, Yosef. There's a guy, YouTuber called Epi Lemon. Or Emmy? Epi? I don't know. That talked about like the Rick and Morty fan, like toxic community or whatever, but also about the show itself. It's crazy to think that, like, freaking... the original commercial for the show was about the family, while the show eventually, like, moved away from the family because... yeah, it's... and to think that, like... I never noticed that after, I think it was season 2, right? After season 2, or yeah, after season 2, they started calling Rick the smartest man in the universe. I believe they never uttered that phrase before in season 1 and 2. It's crazy that like a lot of things changed mostly because of fans' input on things, or like how the fandom saw the show. Even though a lot of people like do, like I've seen people say greatly about the new seasons or whatever, I still like to think the show ended. Since people are saying good things about the newer seasons and the conclusion to it. Also, Tails fan. Tails, I always have to think about the name before I say it for some reason. Looks great so far. And thanks for cool art. I'm still not that good with art, okay? I'm still trying my best. I'm still trying to be a better artist. Groovy Boy. Hi, Groovy Boy. Thanks for donating or contributing to the... I can't check it here, damn it. Oh, no, I can. It's almost halfway. I'm happy for it to just be halfway. But we'll see how things go. But yeah, I still think, like... While the show has continued and people say good things about the new season and the ending, and I have seen clips of the ending, and it does put a smile on my face to see like some finales, like, and some phrases being uttered. It's cute, and I do enjoy that. But the other thing too is that like I still believe the show ended at season 2. You're welcome from Freak. Ah, I see. I've seen you before, haven't I, Great Boy? Wait. The name is... Let me see. Hang on, I'm gonna do some investigations. Damn it, I can't do investigations. Aha! Yes, okay. You're the person I thought you were. The artist. The artist we met, I think, yeah, the one during the convention, I believe? It's been a while. It's been such a while. I've only seen clips, Yosef, so I don't know. Freak is my brother, he's taking over my keyboard. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Either way, I don't think I'm gonna watch more, but you know, it was nice to see some clips. I think I don't. As much as I would love to say Gravity Falls was probably my favorite show, it's not one I like to revisit, mainly because a lot of the best moments about it was during like it coming out and the exploration of the internet, you know. God, to think that's already passed by already, you know. And I know that Our House is kind of doing the similar thing with its story, and I don't feel I'm not committed. I'm not committed yet. I like you every so often. Yours is very spicy in the good way. I don't want to. Okay, I hope it's not like. Yeah, I do draw spicy stuff from time to time, but not in stream. I've thought of using, what was the other site? PicArto or something to stream spicy art, but then at the same time it's like, nah, I'm not gonna go to another site just to do that. I'm trying my best though. I really want it to be like super freaking nice. To be honest, I'm getting them. Do you mean visual novels? Oh, hang on. I just realized something. I did this unconsciously the entire time. I need to go check my settings and change the hotkey. Shift escape. No, don't go away. I need to change these settings real quick because I just realized I push up 1 and 2 all the time with Clip Studio, and I should probably delete this. Or I can set it to hold instead of toggle. Stop going away though. Have you tried a game called Hotel Dusk? Cause buddy, let me tell you, I love Hotel Dusk a lot. Not always one for VNs, but goodness. Listen, it's hard. It's hard to get into visual novels sometimes. Especially have to sit on the computer all the time. The freaking Chairs, Little Busters. Barely even started just because like I get tired just reading in the computer. I want to be like in bed or something, or like watch a video just about it. So I have to truck through it eventually, but it's a long thing. Hotel Dusk, only visual novel that made me be like, yeah, I want to know the story. I want to keep on, you know. The one I'm in is Echo. Also got the end of one of the paths. Nice. Who's the me again? It's Chachi. Hang on. Is Aya turned on? I need to see if Aya's turned on. But just happened to jump into the most lore-intensive path and get lore dumped. I just realized that this song is the 30 extended version. I'll change that in a bit. Give me a sec. May just finish the legs. There we go. That's a cute pose. I think I made the arm a little too long though, did I? Not what I wanted to do. Yeah, a little. But unfortunately, I think that can be fixed easily. Do one of these. And hey, look, the hand is fixed. Yay! Hooray for digital art media that I can just cheat using tools and not have to erase everything if I did it on a pen and pencil. I'll just change this real quick. Repairing it like a bandage, I swear. Okay. This. Okay, now it's looking a little better. Alright, let's change musics and I'm gonna go rest for a little bit. I'm not gonna go on break though, but I'm just gonna chill out for a sec. Rest my hand. I should put like a sign behind my model that would be like, I'm still here just resting or something. Maybe I should make myself like slightly invisible. Oh god, my hand is burning up a little bit. Hopefully that's not... I have been using my hands a lot for sprite animations and some doodles. But it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Lower right hand, when you're an artist and a gamer, your right hand just takes the most brunt. Make a sleeping model. I would, but I would have to pay Oliver even more, and she's really like busy with a ton of other stuff. Oliver. Or like a model in a beanbag chair. I could draw that if it's just a PNG of like resting. See, I think I have everything I want, and then I end up thinking like, oh, what if I had this? It would make things so much better. It always screws me over. I was thinking like, man, if I had like a laptop, I could like be in bed or outside on a hammock or in the couch, on the floor even, and just like code. Like, I wouldn't necessarily be drawing. It would also be fun to draw like on a flat surface. That would also be cool. But also like, if I need to like code things, or like I just need a program, or like work on a site or learn game code, I could do it anywhere I want to. I don't have to sit in, you know, my room all the time. And it's like, that would be really great, but I would need a laptop and transfer my files over. And I was thinking earlier, like, I remember seen Maple have a laptop, and I was looking at Maple, and I was just like, man, it'd be cool to have a laptop too. I could just take it anywhere. And my first thought was like, well, first, I don't go anywhere, so it's useless. But then now thinking about it, it's like, well, I could also like just take it outside and be on the hammock or something. And it's like, all right, now I want a laptop for some reason. God. I'm dumb. Or I just been in this room for too long. This room is like my white space. Even though I haven't been here for as long as I remember, it certainly still always have the energy of something like that. Even in the old room, I have been sleeping for a time in every single room of this house. It's crazy that I realized, like, yeah, I was once in the corner room, then in the other smaller room next to it, then later the big room, like the master's bedroom. Well, it's like second biggest. I was there for the longest time, and now finally I'm in here in the biggest room, and it's crazy. From one hand, I had no room at all because my bed was big, and the like with my old desk, it was fine already. But then with the new desk I had to set up, it was just like, oh my god, I even more don't have room. And then all of a sudden, now I have all this room. It's weird to think about. Ah. Wait, what? When did I draw that? No, not okay. Well, yeah, model, but I mean, like, what the hell did I do? How was that drawn? Did I throw the mouse or something? Hmm. I need some water. Da, 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 da. Cute music. He's definitely gonna have some. Ow! God! I'm getting the wheels in the gamer chair. Probably a regret to get the gamer chair, but whatever. Alright, let's color this bitch. Also, I'm sorry for saying bitch. Just saying it came out of my mouth and then I was like, wait, that's probably not the right thing to say in this situation. Ah, no, move the hair so that thing is off. Oh, then we'll delete this and try again. What's the gap here? Wait, what was the gap that colored everything? Hmm. Color her in disrespectfully. I'll put in all the wrong colors. That'll show her. Yeah, this is referred to other layers. And then it paints the entire screen. Or did it? Okay, it felt like it was lagging there for a second. I'm trying to understand like the big artists out there. I need to, watching time lapses, watching like what they do, like their skills. Okay, tutorials are one thing, but like it's hard to really emphasize. Like, there's some tutorials that are good, but I watch them over and over again, and it's just like I can't really get there, I still can't seem to understand or grasp like the stuff they're teaching as much, and it's like infuriating because it's like I want to be good at the thing like coloring or whatever, but it's like I look at it and it's like I'm trying to achieve that and it's not working. Maybe it's something I have to just keep looking at over and over again until I get it right. Maybe. I don't know. A lot of people are streaming tonight. Vote streaming, Leaflet streaming Fortnite. Which 2 people are streaming Fortnite. I feel like I should unfollow them right now. You gotta eat their dry hands to absorb their power. The Futurama plot of getting the robot devil's hands to play the... What was the instrument called? I don't remember. Ah, my gross human hands! What did you do to my nails? I cleaned them. I love that so much. Maybe not that orangey. A little redder. I like the pinkish. Yeah, I like the soft pink of this coated skin. The orange is great. That's the... I hate when it does that. Oh, closed gap is off. That's why. There we go. There we go. Oh, night, man. How can an indie game that great exist? And be for so cheap? How did the developers survive? I really wonder if they got my email. I love Hollow Knight's music is really good, but this one just stands out to me. And don't me doing the paint the background gray. Come on, clip. You know what I mean. Hi, Drilltail. How are you doing? How you been? Well, it's nice to see you here. I'm trying to just shade in a different way. I guess with this brush, it looks a little, you know, different. But, you know, I'm not gonna reach, like, you know, this levels of, like, hair shading. I don't even know where to start with this. There's just random blobs everywhere, so, you know, I'm just gonna shade lightly, shade heavier, and, like, you know, see if I can highlight anywhere. I guess I'm going freestyle on this one. Also, no, you're cute, Drilltail. Is this where we get the strings? This is where we get the strings. We don't get the strings. There's a version of this with like some strings behind it. I'll skip. Hang on. Hollow Knight, Crystal Peak. Okay, that's that. Which one's the one that has strings against it? I swear there was like guitar strings or something behind it. Huh, I swear there were like some strings behind the B as well. Maybe I'm just going insane. Switch songs. It's not any better, but sure. Let's go with... yeah, I still have to do the multiplayer for frickin' the Magical Girl game, which I forgot what it was called. Sure. Maybe I dreamed it? I swear if that was the case, I'd punch myself awake. Also, I'm considering something. Meredith has had a lot of internet issues with her streams, haven't she? Like, I keep seeing the alerts pop up again and again, so I wonder... Oh boy, I hope that doesn't become an issue when we stream Dokapon. And with Oliver, both having... Oh my god, both having internet issues? God, that would suck. Well, that is the predicament I ended up here, and now haven't I? Well, I still have up for a stream with Raffle. just have issues too, so it's consistent. Sure, hey, Mirror Oliver, let me just cut my internet in half, just so we all share the same experience together. What kind of issues are happening? Were you here for this entire conversation? Mirith, a streamer, a VTuber streamer, a lot better than I am. Literally, you should just be watching her instead of me. Has been disconnecting from her stream recently, and like her alerts, like the alert for her stream showing up, keep appearing for some reason, and it's weird. But that also makes me concerned because we've planned to do a collab someday. We've done one with Don't Starve, but we're planning to do another one for Dokapon. And see, with Don't Starve, Oliver has internet issues all the way in the country she lives in, which is, you know, it happens. Sometimes, like, for the Don't Start stream, it happened, and it was just like, okay, she can't be streaming because she was streaming alongside us, alongside me. So she had to stop her stream, and then she became stable somewhat again. It might be an issue with the stream program. No, it is entirely based on internet. Because once Oliver stopped streaming, the internet came back to normal for her. Because streaming takes upload speed, and not only that, she was playing a game with us in voice chat on Discord. So, yeah, it kind of strained her internet to be doing all of that at once. So once she stopped the stream, the game ran normally for her. So it was just streaming. I mean, I guess another program could have maybe. I don't know. It's still. If the bitrate or whatever was lowered, maybe it would take less internet, but it's still like a lot of upload speed to take care of. So you never know, for sure, I guess. I don't know much about streaming or the internet causalities of it, but you know, it's bandwidth issues. Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah. And now that Mirithis was having internet issues with her stream stopping every now and then, that's gonna make things wild. Hopefully. Okay, the good thing is with Dokapon, it's only us in Parsec, and Dokapon does not require big inputs, so it's not an action game. It's an RPG, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem to, you know, to deal with. It might still happen though. Alright, let me blur this up. Get the effect that it's like kind of watercolor kind of bit. This is the perfect warbrush to use. The internet is a series of tube or something. Yeah, it pretty much is. Also tells Fangirl, who are you, actually? Like, just tell us, I want to know about you, that you won the raffle and everything. I think, who was it that said knew you? I think it was Nia? Wasn't, let me check real quick before I get my information wrong. Oh no, I don't see anything. Who was it? I remember someone DMing me being like, yeah, I know this person. Oh no, it was Nia. I see it now. Use Parsec before, give me a second, write some sort of introduction. Yeah, so apparently someone named Nia like knew, so it was like, I know one of the people that won your raffle, and my first thought was Sarah because she's a streamer, and then Nia went like, no, it was like, oh, you mean Tails Fangirl, and Nia goes, yeah. And then after that, we started sending no more memes. Okay, add glow just makes it white. What does overlay do? I mean, that's kind of better, but no. Can I just put highlights in random places and then, like, we'll see? Yeah, that's like a screaming face. Also, does anyone know where this music comes from? You might not, well, I guess. From all the games out there, probably it will be hard to guess, but... Can you guess anyway? It's from technically a visual novel, but it's also a Bejeweled game. A match 3 game. Well, Nia for one is an awesome person, but about me, name's Hazel. That's a cute name. I like video games, doing art, and do more and post to Twitter. Yeah, your art is really good. Would love to see more. My neck is stiff. No. I would love to see more art of yours, because like I was surprised that like the reference sheet you had was made by you. Maybe make this brighter, make this like oranger. That's pinker. Maybe get rid of overlay. Ooh, purple would be really interesting. But making it like cyan too. Like maybe not like that much cyan, but like kind of cyan. Maybe add like a bit of blue in there. Like that's green. Try to work with new things every now and then, like making character reference sheets is something new for me. Yeah, it's pretty challenging to, you know. I made one for my character, and then I made a new outfit, and I need to make another reference sheet for the new outfit as well. So, you know. Whoops. Yeah, I could also lower the opacity a little bit. Yeah, that would work. Let me get airbrush. No, soft eraser will do it. Just maybe have like a little bit of a glow around here. Oh, it's nice to meet you, Hazel, and I hope you get some good work in. I'll try to, you know, if I see it on Twitter, I'll retweet and everything. You can also post your art if you want in the server, this Discord we have. I don't know how many you're in already. If you're in a ton, I understand you don't want to join more. How do I make this look like more natural? I guess maybe if I go like softer like this. Yeah, the watercolor, what I don't like is that it drains the color every time you place it down and copy it. That or this is the actual color for some reason. What? Is that really the display color? That is not the display color. Oh, it's... I'm an idiot. Because I lowered the opacity, it's getting the version of it that's lower opacity. God, should be smarter with these things. So I'm sorry that I didn't say this earlier because I'm going to text me a bit for a new chat so she has leggings. Oh, okay. Wait, did I miss that? Oh yeah, I did. I missed that. But also, isn't she hotter if there's no leggings? No, I'll put them up. We'll give her the leggings. I like the screen face I had for this thing. I think I want to keep that. I really don't know how they did it with this drawing here. That I have up in reference. Just with the... I guess the lighter hair became first and then everything else was shaded afterwards. So I guess it's not about the lighting that comes first. It's like you start off with... No. Like they started out with the light color. And then everything else was just... They just had shading and shading and shading. I mean, they have some white spots too, which is the weird thing. On the freaking decode. No matter how far I decode it, I can't really understand it or use it even. Like, I could probably like understand it eventually, but then I wouldn't be able to draw it myself. Masterful amount of time in order to do it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Hey. Can I at least add glow? How would this look? Yeah, that'd still be fine, so I just need some accent color. Alright, let's go traditional here. So see, like in this drawing I have as a reference, like the hair is pink, but then this really like accent stuff is like purplish. So that's something I'm just trying to do without it looking like super obvious. Like I just don't want it to be like, oh look, that's purple, you know? It is like this small gradient, like it just matches somehow, you know? Oh, same display color. So like, right here should be fine actually, yeah. Maybe just a little darker. Or maybe not at all. Oops, no. A red brownish color. Oh, that's too brown. Yeah, that'd also be red. If it's purple though, like you can see. I mean, brown is red. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, probably. We'll make it like a dark brown, and then I'll like change the color and see what kind of purple it matches after. Or if not, I'll just keep it brown. I think this is a little too dark. Yeah, that's fine. What? Oh, I forgot to add in the layer. I'm as dumb as Chuno. How did you start drawing, Hazel? Like, I'm sure you got a couple of years in, considering how good you are already. That's a long story? Ooh. But I do enjoy stories. And now that you got me hinted of a long story, do you wanna tell? If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm just curious now. Alright, you don't mind telling it? Great, okay. Can tell away while I try to shade. And then later go hungry after working on this thing for so long without eating. Like, I ate a sandwich earlier, but you know, sometimes that's not enough. Carving yourself like chair. Listen, I need to lose some weight, okay? Whatever makes me lose a bit of calories, the better. No, not like that much starving, but just like, you know, I mean, just a little, you know, a little less, a lot less. Oh yeah, actually, I haven't done the ice. Okay, let me see. Tonal dimension. So if we make it, where is purple? You can just slightly violet. You can see, yeah, like, oh, this is a nice color to go with the red. It's dark enough, but it's also red enough, but it's just a tint of that, so we can have like a little bit of like a, what's it called? Airbrush. Or I guess just, you know, watercolor. That messed up everything. No. Oh, you know what? No. Blurriness. That's too much blur. How about this one? Would this do any better? No, this one's really light. This one actually move things. And this one's just strong. While the creator of LSD might not want anyone to remember his game, I will forever remember. Because on the internet, nothing is forgotten. Remember that. Nothing is forgotten. Except maybe things we want to forget. I like how for this eye, the hair is below it, and for this eye, it's not. I'm inconsistent like that. That's what makes it special. Nothing is forgotten except after 2 weeks. No, it's just 1 week. If you go by Dokapon rules, if you commit a crime, you're wanted, and they forget you in a week. That's how it works. The video games don't lie. Alright, now let's see if I can actually do the eye shading of this thing. I cannot do the eye shading of this thing because, oh my god, the eye is super complicated. I'll do this one instead. I'll do this Genshin Impact character. Oh yeah, we got a story dump here. But I started drawing since I was like a toddler. Kept up drawing. Oh, so you're okay already. You're one of the early boys. You're girls. I already lost my train of thought. The early ones. Kept drawing for years after that point. I remember drawing a ladybug for elementary school teacher for kindergarten. The reason why I still do art is that it really got me through some hard times, and my family encouraging that draw. Met so many people while doing art, which makes me want to do it more since it makes people happy. Yeah, that's a humble story. Well, that's really neat. You're one of the ones that started out as a kid drawing, and grew into art. I haven't. I didn't grow into art. I remember freaking starting art around high school just because I had nothing else in life to work on, and I felt like I had to do something, and then I chose art to do. And now I'm here, and I regretted it ever since. I'm just kidding. I do enjoy art now. I like that it's a skill I have, but it's not the most honorable like origin story for sure for me. I do like, I feel like slightly like, oh man, I wish I had that experience of like starting out as young, and like seeing it, seeing other people react to it. But hey, you know, that makes you interesting at least, you know? At least in my perspective. I know a ton of other kids also like started art as you know, in school. I started out if I joined Family Guy characters as a kid. Okay, you're a different reason though, Yosef. You don't get. I'm just kidding. Everyone has their own start. This brush is super big and just doesn't work well. I need a textured one. Dry, you're always here for me. Dry, you suck. Oh, rude. I'm just joking around. We're spreading origin stories. It's fine. Ah, God! I forgot that was the thing. Hi, Oliver. How are you? How are you doing? Missed you. And then now everyone does it. Yay! As soon as one person does it, everyone does it. Glad to hear all over. Yeah, your internet doing all right. I heard you talking about like school and testing. But I didn't want to butt in your and Merritt's DMs just because like I forget. I didn't know anything about what you guys were talking about. Like I knew it was education or something, and I was just like, I don't know anything. I just don't want to say anything. Your DM is a few hours. I still miss you. I miss talking to you every time we stop talking. Don't make me feel weird. Well, so the sound effects, but knowing me, I'm going to forget it's a thing and my points are going to stack up. Yeah, I'm glad. They're just funny whenever someone does remember to put one on and everything, and then the whole chat starts doing that. Player DM'd me? Is it meme? It's a ton of Chernofumos, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get some bops in. At least you didn't put I have to say Onyo now redeem. I could put something like that. You never know. I may hate myself enough to do it. Oh, you know what? I could probably put some shading on this. Pow, pow, pow. Oh, is it 50% complete? Oh yeah, it's close now. Halfway. Only a few more contributions and Maple gets me to play Crosscode. I'd have Maple as a guest. I'd have Maple as a guest, but he doesn't talk a lot and he doesn't seem to be the streamer type, so that's gonna be put on the wall for now. Have you seen the Abby guy with the BB? Oh no, a lot of people have that, Yosef. Yeah, a lot of people have them now. I don't know which one's the one who started using something like that, but that's not the first one, for sure. Yeah, Vote for Waifus has that now as well. I've seen that. It's almost 3 AM for me here. I'm just doing while watching stream. Oh, so you're in the East Coast. Oh no, you're really far away. Never mind. No, because then. No, that would make sense because Paul is also my friend. Paul is also in the East Coast, and that would be 3 a.m. for him too. Because 3, about 4. If you were across the ocean, that would have been like morning. I mean, it is morning. Never mind. You're far, basically. You're far away from me. And that means you have to go to a convention to meet up. I'm sad. Let us throw stuff at you. I would love to set that up someday. But I won't because I know it'd torture you guys so you can't. You can't abuse me. So many friends that I can't meet in real life. I mean, other than, you know, Chair Maple and all that. But we have to meet up. When it comes to like meeting up people that far away, it's gonna be in a con. And I didn't go to MacFest because I was too damn far away. If only something was a little closer, I would have gone. I am the farther East Coast. You're so far away, Oliver. So far away that you're not even American anymore. Because, you know, you're not. Unless you come here and do what Chair did. Go to college, flunk your grades, end up with game development. To save up a lot of money to go to cons. Yeah. I definitely spent a lot when going to any manga con with everyone, but like the flights and then the travel and then like actually like buying stuff from a con or like getting food. But it's worth it because then you get to meet your friends. And then you realize, damn, next month's gonna be a struggle to pay rent. My boyfriend would say. My god. What cons have you gone to then? If you said that, that means you've been in a few, right? What's the song? Oh, this is Tower. Lightning Tower. Yeah, oh, you never actually been to a con? Highly recommend it. I mean, it kind of changed my life. I don't know about you. As a shut-in who I've been locked in my room for so many years, ignoring any school activity or friendship hangouts. Big difference being on your own for a while, so. That's just me anyway, though. I mean, I had to stay. I mean, if like hotel or whatever is too much, maybe you could like find a con that someone you know is nearby in online and crash for them. That's also a huge risk. But then again, I took that risk and it paid out wonderfully. Never felt so belong. Exactly. Still can't wait to go to a con and meet up with Oliver, where she's gonna immediately punch me in the gut. That's gonna be fun. I bet some of you have been to one and you love the whole thing. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. I never went to one either. Oh, you never went to one either, right? Only bootleg game dev cons. I mean, those still count. You're still in a group place. It doesn't have to be like a big con. It could be just something small. You know what? Let me bring up an example. Oh, I'm excited for that because I thought that was the Final Fantasy music for a second. No, this is Splatoon's Salmon Run theme. That just was Seraph's theme. It could have been like a remix, so I understand that, but that's funny. You found your family in a video game con? Excuse me, Oliver? Tell us more. Meanwhile, while you type that out, let me just say about this tutorial really quick. Step 1, it's like, okay, sketch, that makes sense. And then flat color. And it's like, if I could make that, I'd be happy with my art already. So then, like, okay, what's shading? How? How do I expect to get all the shading correctly? Is this that how drawing it kind of is? Because the thing is, it's like, well, they show you like, I mean, there's other tutorials that's like, okay, how to shade, but they never give you into the mindset of like what goes where and what the artist is thinking when they shade. You know, what looks right for them, what looks wrong for them. That's grayscale shading, yeah. Check if color balance is right. So it's like, okay, put in the basic color and then do the gray shading and then put the color back on. And it's like, okay, cool. But there's some, I don't know, you can kind of see them. You can see in the gray shading like little bits of color, like little bits of like yellowy orange or whatever. And you can still see them here too as well. That's crazy. But I'm trying to learn still. The previous anime organization I worked for VTubers adopted me in the con. They brought me food and gave me money for staffing. Even though I wasn't part of the original staff. I mean, lucky, right? Is this a good shading tool? Yeah, I'll just go with this. These like little softer brushes. By the way, Fox, Tails fangirl, you got the taste with Big Booba, so I can appreciate you on that. Yeah, so because of them and VTubers, you met me. Didn't we meet? Okay, well, didn't we meet? Are you skippy enough saying like that's how you met Chair, and then that's how you found me? Because from what I remember, we met when Chair was playing Omori because I wanted him to, and you joined in. I think. Again, my memory is incredibly terrible, and I swear I'm gonna lose all my memory someday. If Chair was playing another game, is it the origin story Leaflet? Oh yeah, like Oliver worked for Leaflet, and then met VTubers. I think just Oliver skipping a lot of the story, just mostly talking about the con thing. It's crazy. Because of the trip of the con that Chair took me towards, that's how I met Mirith. So like Oliver, Leaflet to you is kind of like what Mirith is to me, because then when I got home, I made the boob mousepad sticker for Mirith, and then also the plush that's still in development for Mirith. I mean, it's not as much work as Waifu Wars. Oh my god, that's a lot of work. But at the same time, it's like, it was kind of like, yeah, I met this person, and then I started doing work for them. I love Leaflet because of it. Oh, you two should get married. I brush some of this. Are you two already married? That's not what the lore says. I forgot how I met Cody. They just appeared on my following out of nowhere, but all your meetings have been really cool. All over. Okay, Tails fangirl. Like you know, I came in, I crashed into your life. I apologize, but I also hope you can have fun with me, and you know, have fun in the server, and like streams and whatever. I just want to have a good time and make sure others have a good time as well. And also, Oliver, I feel like most of the lore we've got together has been from chat input. And vote for waifus. And then like that's accepted, and then it just keeps going further and further, and we have no control over it. Oliver lore, Oliver lore. Remember, Oliver Brooks is afraid of beer. Well, at this point, who doesn't shimmy with any VTuber I collaborated with? Just you wait, Oliver. I'm gonna post out my my fabled lore of Oliver X Sonic Sonic Theory. No, it was France. Was it France? Which there was a tweet or something that has like some airline in another country started their own VTuber mascot. I'd like to ship that mascot to Oliver, if anyone can find it. It sounds like fun. Sonic will be married to me now. The canonical Sonic boyfriend, not the... I mean, that's just giving me flashbacks to Elise, but either way. Helen girl will be married to me now. Everyone loves Oliver. The next new sitcom coming on Disney.com, Disney Channel. You know, talk about Elise. Whoops, my bad. I should really do something about this shirt. It's not... You know, it's shaded, but it's not goodly shaded. I don't know how to shade it is the thing. I'm gonna get some more tutorials really quick. I mean, let's see this one. This one's pretty plain as well. Oh, you looked it up? Air Asia Airlines VTuber, married to an airline now, I guess. So okay, so there's this drawing that it just has a top. Okay, well no, she has more clothing than that. But the top is just shaded by like two colors. A red, like a pretty not as dark red, and then like I think a brighter red for the highlight, and then like just a bright yellow or a bright red for, you know, being shined at the light. So it should be just that. I should probably make this darker then. It doesn't need to be shaded anymore. Shady is my worst nightmare, especially since I don't define the light source at all, but hey, free airline food. I feel like coloring is the worst for me just because I still don't understand it completely. I'm still trying to grasp like how it looks good, what color to choose, but also what shape to be in. And I've listened to tutorials, okay? I've seen like how to draw wrinkles, how to draw clothing folds, and I still end up like forgetting them when I draw apparently. So it's again, it's a work in progress. I'm still trying to get there. I could break it off into like shapes here. Like if I can have this like that, and then if like it's clear, this is like, okay, this is all covered. I can have like some, maybe not really twist, but like some very light, like, oh yeah, this is being pulled this way. And like, you know, some what's my favorite one? It's like the wraparound that goes like that. And you can like shade in this part in the middle here. It's somewhat, it's not perfect, but like as long as it looks fine and like it adds to it instead of subtracting to it, then that's all good. Should be fine. This one's kind of like loose, so I don't think this should really have anything. Just blur that a little quick. Oh, yeah, we're going through. Oh god, it's been 3 hours. But I don't want to stop stream right now. I'm almost close to the end. Did I put these two together? Oh god, I did. Oh well. This one should just be simple. It shouldn't require any more colors. Don't need to overcomplicate things. By the way, Tails Fangirl, have you played? Okay, this is gonna be a thing if you're gonna hang out. Do you know about One Shot or Omori or any like RPG Maker games? Or even, well, I'll first just go with that. Alright. Bring it on here. Tell me. I'm gonna guess immediately. Off, Eve, maybe Lisa, and Yume Nikki. Those are the 4 I'm putting out right now. Let's see if I can get them right. If I can get if I can get like 3 out of 4 right, I'll be very happy with myself that I can just guess that, and feel really lame that I am able to guess something like that. At least I don't have to feel bad for. At least like I may feel lame for something like that, but at least I won't feel lame for not knowing what longitude and latitude is. You know, I can't believe anyone would ever forget what that is, not being taught that in school or anything. And I really hope that person isn't here in the chat, otherwise they'll have another reason to hit me in the head when I meet them in real life. To the moon! Hey! Okay! Oh my god. You heard of Omori but never played it. I really highly recommend you play Omori as blind as possible, but also To the Moon! Oh yes, so actually Oliver was the one who recommended me To the Moon, and god, it's I really like it. It's very clearly old, and I should very play the sequel and the threequel, the third installment of the game because I know it's out. I still have a lot of games I have to play still. So good on you for playing To the Moon. That one's really nice. Tearjerk too. It definitely is one of the classic. There's more to the series, yes. They're not called like To the Moon 2 or To the Moon 3, but okay. I think the second one is Finding Paradise. Let me actually look it up. Hang on. To the Moon series. Okay. Yeah, Finding Paradise is the second game in To the Moon, and Imposter Factory is the third game, which I think people really like the third one a lot, not as much with the second one. Yeah. And in case you're wondering, I believe the Imposter Factory one includes stuff from The Scientists and Meredith's Stream Alerts goes again. Yeah, you have to check them out when you can. Oh, I'm sure you're gonna be very happy. And it's funny that you didn't even know they existed. So if you only, but the main RPG Maker, if you only played like for main RPG Maker games, you know, To the Moon, what are the others you've played? Even if it's stuff I haven't heard or isn't as popular, I still want to hear them. I have an entire list, okay, an entire like chart of playing. You know what, I should just show you. Hang on. I know I'm delaying the art, but I could stay up a while longer. I don't care. It's important. So, let me have my model break entirely. Here it is. So, this was also like an inside meme thing. Someone was saying that Omori and One Shot were in the very top of the iceberg. This is like the RPG Maker iceberg, and then someone brought up this list that had more games in it. So I took this list and I made it so like I want to see if I can play as many of these as I can because there's so many in here. So I can just go through the list. The only ones that I'm not really playing are like very horror focused because like hey, I am still scared, so as long as I can like watch a playthrough and experience them anyway, that's fine. Icon is made by the one who made music for To the Moon. Oh really? Oh wow. Jesus. It happens. The world isn't as big, usually. The Cookman is not that scary. I'm a child, Oliver. You should know this. Model, stop doing that. I'm killing you for now. Angels of Death is also an anime? Excuse me? Okay, I knew Ao Oni was an anime and it has a comedy anime. I didn't know that other ones. I know Corpse Party also had an anime, so I guess a lot of the top ones are getting animes. If you're a child, then what are you? You're a Time Lord. You can be a child or an adult whenever you want. I've only really known about these games. I've been on huge Final Fantasy craze lately, so yeah, currently playing Final Fantasy X. Rage at it because of stupid Blitzball. I know exactly what you're talking about because I've been watching Pro Jared's Final Fantasy reviews. What about that game viewing anime? Fair enough. So yeah, Omori, highly recommend. Yume Nikki, One Shot, To the Moon. Whoops. What song is this? Oh, this is Lo-Fi Mix. So, yeah, like, there's some other small ones in here. Enroll is really good if you finish... What's Enroll? If you enjoyed Omori and you wish you had more of it, Enroll has the same themes. It's about someone, instead of choosing to be shut in inside the dream world, someone, the main character, Russell, is forced into a dream world. And where Omori is all about, like, it's a little bit about guilt. Enroll is all about guilt. I forgot to play. It's a game I played. I forgot it was an RPG Maker game. Oh, so you, like I saw it on Twitter, and I was just like, oh, Grimm's Hollow. I'll check it out. It's free. Yeah, Grimm's Hollow is an RPG Maker game. It uses it uses some default assets with sound effects. Lie Eat is also, it's a cute one. It's not really one that I pay much focus on. But two of them from down here. Oh my goodness. Helen's Mysterious Castle. It isn't a horror game. It's actually a really comedic game. But the interesting about Helen is that it's a game that has all default assets. Almost nothing in that game is original. It's all using default assets. However, the gameplay is so good. Whoever coded the game made it so it's such a unique game, and no other game other than Hazuki Dice, which is coming out soon, uses the gameplay system. Their assets based on the default assets, and they also use free royalty-free music. So if you like a song, you can like take it for your own game apparently. And then lastly, a game that Paul wanted me to play, The Endless Empty, which is just a trip. That is a trip. Endless Empty is a trip. Recommend as well. Best music. I like Helen's fight against like a certain boss. That song is like really good for it being royalty free. Oh yeah, Finding Paradise is here actually. There's also some funny ones. Joller's Empty Path from Temmie is here as well. I don't think Temmie's previous game, what was it called? I don't remember. Yeah. These all sound interesting. I'll have to check these out when I can. It's hard to get through. Definitely all of them sometimes, but God, they bring out some great experiences. Brought about the music right before then? Oh, I remember Drill Tail. I am sorry. Can't wait to make my Steam library look even more interesting to look at if they're on Steam. I think Endless Empty is on Steam, but not like all the others. I think even Endless Empty you have to like, it's like $2, but you can like download it free, I think, on itch.io or something. Yeah. Well, actually, Tails Fangirl, add me on Steam real quick, so we can see what games you've played as well. I should have my Steam connected on Discord. You should see there. Okay, this guy is gonna be hard to make look interesting and not flat. How do I make it not look... Oh, I can put a accent color too. So, was that the Steam alert? Friends. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Then let me quickly do something real quick. No, I was just checking something. screw it. I'll go the other way. Ah, I got freaking. Okay, hang on. This is important. I just need to check on something real quick. You haven't played Bug Fables, but you have it. Definitely should. You and just so you know, freaking I did a Let's Play on Bug Fables on a YouTube channel. So, this is correct, right? I'm just trying to look at information. Oh, you don't own it, you need to get it. Do you want to get the Switch version or like the Steam version? I guess I don't know if you have a Switch. How is this not working? Hang on. Why is this taking so long? Freaking, I thought everything was gonna work out fine. There we go, okay. Might get on Switch, I can play it anywhere I go because I don't have the Steam Deck. Oh yeah, that. I bought it twice. I bought it twice. I didn't even get like a physical version or anything. I don't know why I did. It was like an instinct thing. It was just like, oh, it's coming out on Switch, and I just bought it again for some reason. That's the version I used for the Let's Play, and then now I have 2 copies. And that's why when it comes to Omori, if the game comes out, I am definitely waiting to see if there's a physical release first until buying it. That's like my typical shading. It's not really anything to boast about. Someday I'll improve my shading. Someday. And again, this is on stream and a bit of a rush. I don't really have the time to sit down and watch tutorial after tutorial of shading, failing miserably again and again. But maybe that's something you would want. Who am I to judge? You don't have to compliment after I dissed myself. I know what you're doing, Tails. I know what you're doing, Hazel. You don't have to diss. I know what you're doing. You think you're clever. Making me feel better. How dare you? How dare you try to cheer me up? Good. Alright. Let's just do a little slight covering on the edges. There we go. Pose was hard to do, but I think it turned out alright. There we go. Ta-da. You know, you're cute, Drill Tail. You're the one who made a whole freaking game. Alright, I'll send it to you in a sec. That's some good shading. It's kind of, yeah. I don't think I can tell anymore. I don't think I can. I'm at a point where I can't tell anymore now. Alright, well. How far are they going? Almost 4 hours now. Freaking started and ended with this drawing. Alright. Glad for everyone to come in and watch me. It's great. I thank you all for just chilling and talking. Okay, I will eat something. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but I will eat something. Okay, who to raid? Vote is streaming. Merit is streaming. Sunnyside is doing R, and so is Choco. Lily Blue is playing Wii Music. Let's do Merit and like let's make fun of her for her like lack of internet. What can we? Okay, I don't normally do raid messages, but what's a raid message that we can make fun of Merit's internet? Like we could just say, just connection issues. No, that would make her think there is a connection issue. Just how goes that internet? No, just that be it. No internet? Oh, like the Megamind me? Sure, say it. No internet? Funny internet, go bear. Alright, let's get let me pull up the Yuminiki. That's the intro, Cody. That's not the ending. There you go. Raid Mirith. Rip, now you have to do another stream. Alright guys, I'm gonna do another raffle or drawing for Tails fan for Hazel. I keep thinking about saying the full name. Alright, the next time on stream, taking care, probably some next time game time. Let's not do much art, and we'll maybe after that game time we'll do the commission for Sarah, and maybe I can invite her over. I don't know. We'll have it as a collab thing. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.